The tremors of change. A lifeline under siege. A financial earthquake is rumbling. Its tremors shake the very foundations of Indian homes. Far away in the United States, a new law is proposed. This American tax proposal, cold and distant, it threatens to sever vital connections to dim bright futures. Dreams carefully constructed, dollar by dollar, rupee by rupee, money sent home wrapped in sacrifice and love. Now a chilling fear creeps in, uninvited. The ground beneath feels unsteady, uncertain. Priya waits in her small home in Kerala. Her heart anticipates the money from her brother. He works tirelessly in America, sending what he can. This money means school fees for her children. It means medicine for her aging mother. It means repairing the leaking roof before monsoon. These are not luxuries, but simple, pressing needs. Suddenly, this lifeline feels fragile, at risk of snapping. The weight of what if presses down. The news arrived like a whisper at first, a rumor carried on the digital wind. Then it grew into a roar, an undeniable threat. A new tax, specifically targeting their hard-earned support, imposed by a land far away yet striking so close. The one big beautiful bill, they call it. What a beautiful lie for such an ugly truth. A name that mocks the hardship it promises. The anxiety is a knot in the stomach. This is not merely about currency, about dollars and rupees. It is about the invisible threads of sacrifice. About labor, often unseen, in a foreign land. It is about love, carefully packaged and sent across vast oceans. A tangible expression of care, bridging continents. Now a dark shadow falls across this sacred exchange. The chill of uncertainty seeps into warm kitchens. The future feels heavy, cold, and unknown. The One Big Beautiful Bill, unpacking the threat. They call it the One Big Beautiful Bill. Introduced by House Republicans on May 12, 2025, echoing President Donald Trump's economic agenda. It proposes a stark 5% excise tax on all remittances sent abroad from the U.S., a tax levied on money earned through sweat and longing, money sent by those deemed non-citizens, a new unwelcome burden for so many. A beautiful name for a bitter pill. Who are these non-citizens, singled out for this levy? They are Indian professionals working under H-1B and L-1 visas. Their skills help build America, their hearts remain tied to India. They are international students, on F-1 visas, absorbing knowledge. Their dreams are of a better future for themselves and their families. They are even green card holders, permanent residents knocking on citizenship's door. U.S. citizens, however, are exempt. A clear line drawn. The ones who can least afford it, targeted. Consider a transfer of $1,000 US, a sum often representing a month's critical support, for school fees, for rent, for urgent medical care. Under this new proposal, 50 of those dollars would simply vanish, snatched away by the tax before the money even begins its journey home. $50, lost, a significant blow. It feels like a theft, sanctioned by law, a cruel deduction from a sum already stretched thin. This is not a trivial adjustment, a minor inconvenience. That $50 loss translates directly into hardship. It means less food on the table for a struggling family, fewer notebooks for a child eager to learn, perhaps a vital medicine postponed, a risk taken. A small hole, yet it can unravel a fragile safety net, for families who meticulously count every single rupee. The dream of a slightly better life shrinks noticeably. The weight of survival grows heavier still. India's economic heartbeat, the ripple effect of a distant law. The impact of this tax stretches far beyond individual households. It touches the very economic heartbeat of India. In the fiscal year 2023 to 2024, India received $120 billion in remittances. A staggering sum, a crucial inflow of foreign exchange. Approximately 28% of this, a massive $33.6 billion, came from the U.S. Now this vital stream is under direct threat. The Global Trade Research Initiative estimates an annual loss, potentially $1.15 billion ripped from Indian families, a wound inflicted on a nation's financial stability. The Indian rupee, already navigating turbulent global waters, shivers. A significant drop in foreign currency inflows looms. This could lead to the rupee depreciating by 1 to 1.5 rupees per US dollar. Such a decline would force the Reserve Bank of India to intervene, to spend precious reserves to stabilize its currency, again and again potentially. This means more pressure, more economic strain on a developing nation. The cost of stability rises paid by all. States like Kerala, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar will feel the pain acutely. These are regions where remittances are not just supplementary income. They are the lifeblood for countless communities. Household consumption, especially for essential expenses, will be hit hard. Groceries, school supplies, basic healthcare all become harder to afford. Dreams of small improvements, a better future are deferred, perhaps indefinitely. Existing economic challenges amidst global uncertainty and inflation are now cruelly amplified by this distant policy. And then there is the blatant injustice of double taxation, a bitter pill for those already contributing significantly. Non-citizens in the US already pay income tax on their earnings. Their hard work is taxed once by their host country. Now, their act of sending support to loved ones is to be taxed again. This perceived unfairness fuels resentment and desperation. Whispers begin to circulate of alternative underground channels, hawala systems, perhaps an increased reliance on cryptocurrencies. Desperate people will inevitably seek desperate measures. A call to action, voices in the storm. The world is not standing by in silence. A chorus of condemnation is rising against this proposal. Countries like Mexico and El Salvador, heavily reliant on remittances, have voiced strong objections. India too has condemned the bill, calling it discriminatory. They argue it potentially breaches international agreements and norms. India has long advocated at the World Trade Organization for lowering the cost of cross-border capital flows. This tax is a step in the wrong, punitive direction. A global backlash is steadily brewing, a fight for fairness. What can non-resident Indians, NRIs, do? Those caught in the crosshairs of this impending legislation. Firstly, meticulous documentation is paramount. Keep detailed records of all financial transfers, every transaction. Secondly, seek professional guidance without delay. Consult with immigration lawyers and financial experts. They can offer tailored advice for your specific situation. Knowledge is a crucial shield in these uncertain, shifting times. Understanding your rights and options is key. Most importantly, speak up. Your voice matters immensely. This one big beautiful bill is not yet enshrined in law. The proposed effective date for tax collection is January 1st, 2026. There is still time, however narrow the window may seem. Raise your concerns, share your stories, articulate the human cost. Let lawmakers understand the real-world impact on families, on parents, on children, on entire communities. The narrative must include these personal, poignant truths. Let them hear the heartbeat behind the statistics. This lifeline, once a symbol of unwavering support and connection, now trembles, stretched taut by this new threat. The future feels deeply uncertain, clouded with anxiety. For millions of families in India who depend on this vital flow, on love, commitment, and sacrifice sent home across the miles, will this essential cord snap under the strain, or will compassion, reason, and fairness ultimately prevail? The question hangs heavy in the air, echoing loudly, a question of hope, a question of survival itself.